The outbreak is affecting business around the world and here in the Bay Area. KPIX5's Jackie Ward is at the Port of Oakland to break down the recent downturn in business affecting the entire Bay Area.
The Port of Oakland says it is just now starting to see the effect of the coronavirus here with their business. 23 ships have canceled scheduled arrivals over the next 5 weeks. Most of those 23 were coming from China. The Port of Oakland gets about 120 vessel calls a month. Now, with factory closures still in effect in China, there's not enough cargo to put on that many ships. The port does 30 to 40% of all its trade with China.
That means manufacturing production is down. As a result, the volume of import cargo coming to this country by ships will also be down.
Mike Zampa with the Port of Oakland says just this morning, the United States Coast Guard imposed new restrictions for vessels coming from China to the U.S. If a ship has been at a Chinese port within the last 14 days, crew members must stay on board the vessel while in the U.S. Because of previous stops made before docking in Oakland, that restriction won't really affect things here.
The ship arrives in the U.S., it generally stops in Los Angeles or Long Beach first, then it comes to Oakland. By the time a ship arrives in Oakland, it hasn't been in China for the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Despite a downward turn in activity, Zampa reminds us this is typical for this time of year, following Lunar New Year celebrations in Asia.
In a normal year, we would see some decline. That decline is being exacerbated now by the coronavirus effects.
The Port of Oakland says it's used to going through the ebbs and flows of the global economy. Their concern right now is making sure their customers get what they need to succeed. In Oakland, Jackie Ward, KPIX5.
KCBS Radio's financial reporter Jason Brooks weighed in on how those stock market impacts are affecting us here locally.
There have been some local companies that have done better than most this week. Clorox, based out of Oakland, another big winner this week as demand rises for disinfectants. And Foster City-based Gilead Sciences has drawn some interest as it tests an experimental coronavirus vaccine in the stricken city of Wuhan.